Yeah, okay. Well, Doki Doki Part 2. I hope everyone's ready. I know I'm not. Oh, okay, I see. No, you're fine. I honestly, I believed what you said. Like, I don't know. I don't know what he does. I don't know. Okay, why did it switch? I did this last time too, where it switches the game for no reason. I'm gonna end my Ravens rebuild completely, and I'm just gonna only stream Doki Doki until it's done, and then I'm gonna stream only NASCAR. I can't deal with that garbage. Gonna be sleeping soon and wake up to death. He was trying to come to your room. I was like, don't leave. Yeah, I got you. I got you now. All right. I'm gonna shake off the Madden anger, and I'm gonna slip right into the Doki Doki horrifying, uh, being very nervous and scared at every moment. So let's get back into it. I so badly want to do it the long way the first time and do like where you save at the specific points and then you go back and then you do specific things. I just don't want to see what happens in my own personal playthrough. I don't want to see it. But I know it's gonna happen. I know I'm getting down there that road. I'm getting close to it, and it's, oh gosh. You know, maybe it'll be different this time. No, it won't be different. I can't even pretend it won't be. I know it won't be. I know the game. I know how it works. I know exactly how it works. I know exactly what's gonna happen. Oh man. You know what's bad too? I saw a video today, and here's the thing. I haven't uploaded my Doki Doki to YouTube. And I haven't looked up anything Doki Doki related on YouTube since you played it months ago. I got a recommended video yesterday. It was what Monica said to Sayori, and it's when it's right where I am in the game where she leaves, and Monica. It's like a fan-made animation thing. Like, it wasn't dialogue that's actually in the game. It was so bad. Oh my gosh. And it's right where I am in the game. Like, how does it know? Why does it know that that's where I am on my Twitch? Your YouTube, go away. And that video just came out too, like 2 days ago. I was, ugh. Alright. Let's get on with it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're really right into it, huh? We're really right into it. Oh, this game's hard. This game is difficult to play, man. I don't like it. I do, but I don't. I want... Because I really like the characters. Like, the characters are all great and all. Just this game is so tough. GG's. Yeah, I like to bake. Oh, I'm supposed to read everything. Oh, man. Okay. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. I'm not reading. Like, I'm not Natsuki anymore. I'm just reading it. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that. But that's because... Never mind, okay? Remember in the last video, by the way, when I picked Sayori and then it made me not... And then I picked Monica and then it made me not? So, it's just... I know this. I know this is the game. But it's just that element of the illusion of choice. Is just... That's what this game is all about, is not having a choice in things. So let's just keep going. Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Yeah, I mean, she's used to it. Natsuki's making like 8,000 cupcakes, so we'll help her. And I would help you, Monica, but I didn't get a choice, I'm sorry. That's good. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. You know what, Yuri? Go to Monica's and Sayori's thing while you make decorations, you know? Why can't they all do this at the same place? Why don't they all do it at school? I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? Yeah, probably Sayori, huh? Probably. No, I think that's all. Okay, Monica, yep. Are you guys excited? Yeah. Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Ian? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. Yeah, I'm interested to see that. Yep. It's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Well, she's standing right there. I mean, she could answer. She could say something. Natsuki starts pouting too. Oh, good, they're pouting now. It's not... I mean, it's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. Is it gonna make me go with Yuri? Wait. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a weird expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're gonna help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performance, so you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. I thought for a second it was going to make me go with Yuri. I don't think that's a thing, but I thought it was. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm gonna do my best. And all of us are gonna make it a really great event. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best, but with that, there's nothing more for me. Sorry, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Again, why don't they do all these things in the school? Like, yeah, Natsuki probably needs to be home to make the cupcakes. But, like, Yuri's making decorations. She could have literally, they could have said, hey, Yuri, can you make decorations? Okay. And she goes and gets the material and makes them during the club meeting, even. And she could go to Natsuki's house, or she could go to... Sayori's, were they gonna do, I think it's Sayori's house, Monica was, or maybe they were going to Monica's, I can't remember. It must be Sayori's, right? Either way, like, just go to the same house. Everyone's sad for Yuri that she's by herself, but she's making decorations. Just take the stuff and go to either where Natsuki and I are making the cupcakes, or where Monica and Sayori are. I don't get it. I don't get it, anyway. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. Oh yeah, true. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't have a way to contact me. Oh yeah. Just open Twitter. What do you mean? Oh well. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Bro, I'm helping make cupcakes. Wait. What? You know? Why would I do that? Humph. Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Now, okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Okay, I'm gonna make it weird, I guess. But here's the thing I'm gonna bring up. Natsuki has already made cupcakes at her house. She's already a good cook, apparently, right? And she made cupcakes for me, basically, on the first day that we met them. When Sayori brought me to the club. Why is she coming to my house with the cupcake stuff? And yes, I'm doing this with my hands to emphasize my points. I don't get it. Why would she bring over all the stuff to me when she has her perfectly fine setup at home and she's going to bring it over to my place to make the cupcakes? Something ain't right here. Something's fishy. Oh. You see what I'm saying here? Wait. You're coming to my... Oh, okay, I overreacted. He's gonna explain it. You're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I kind of already explained. I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy... Oh, okay. Now I see. Okay. Okay, again. Again, these characters are all 18, even though they call them first-year students, which I don't know what that means. But the game specifies specifically that they're 18 and older, right? I just have to keep going. I can't argue with the game. The game's been this way for what, 5 years? It's been out for almost, or 4, whatever, 3, 4. You're watching Chew? No, you're good. So I picked Natsuki, and we're deciding where to cook the cupcakes. Oh, hey gamer. Sure. Yeah, definitely. My dad would kill me. Alright, see, now we're getting more information. Now I get it. But at first, I'm thinking, okay, why would she bring all... Okay, now wait a minute. Wait, just hold on. Just wait, alright? Wait. Hold the phone. None of this would have happened if they would have just let me go to help Sayori or Monica, who I picked first and second. They were my first and second choices. And Monica and Yuri both freaked out, and they said, no, you have to help one of us. And I said, well, okay, I guess, because there's no other option. And she's mad at me. What did I do? Alright. It's fine. Sounds like your type of game, gamer. Yeah, man. Definitely. I played it first and failed. it's very, like I said, it's such a very specific way you have to do it in order to get the what's considered the best ending. Which honestly, that's debatable. There isn't really a best ending. There's a best ending. There's not a good ending. Let me say that much. Not a good ending for everyone, at least. Gummy isn't kicking in. Put down the phone. That's tough. Alright, I'm gonna keep going because I've complained and thrown in my opinion too much, probably. No, okay. Really? It's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Okay, so it's her dad. Her dad is the problem. Okay. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. Yeah, I complained for like 5 minutes. It's fine, Natsuki. We have each other's numbers now. Yeah, that's my bad. I complained a lot there. That's all I needed from you. But it's not, because you wanted me to help you make the cupcakes. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Okay, one last thing real quick. I've already touched on it with Yuri, like, why didn't she just go over to one of the other places while she made the decorations, so that way she wouldn't feel left out? Why doesn't Natsuki take her stuff to Yuri's place and make the cupcakes? And then I, who chose Sayori and then Monica, could go help either of them, who are together. They're already working together at the same place. This game's infuriating. 10% of this is gameplay, 90% of this is skillet ranting. You're not wrong, honestly. The first part, I didn't rant as much, but it's ramping up towards something very bad happening. So, we'll get there eventually. Gabriel tried to kill me. That's because Yuri's coming to your place. But she's not. I picked Natsuki this time. So I have to go with Natsuki, but I can't because her dad thinks things are going to happen. So she has to bring her cupcake mix to my house to make the cupcakes. When she could go to Yuri's house to make the cupcakes. Or she could go to Monica's house to make the cupcakes. Or she could go to Sayori's house. We could all go to Sayori's house and things would be great. And everything would be fine. And we could make the cupcakes. He's reacting more than... Yeah, I'm throwing a lot out there because it's going on YouTube, probably. She's most likely taller than you. I think Natsuki's not very tall, so probably not. He's going to your place, okay. Shut up, I'm strong. Alright, sorry, let's keep going. Alright, fine by me, yeah, okay. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. Okay, you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say we were just gonna give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. What? Bro, chill. That I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Really? Well, kind of. Just because I never get to bake with someone before. Never got to bake with someone before. Bring Yuri, or go to Yuri's house with the cupcakes. Please, I am begging this to happen, and I know it's not. But if they all just went to the same house, I get why it can't be Natsuki's house because of her dad, but I don't get why it couldn't be anybody else's house. And I don't understand why they couldn't all be together, you know what I mean? It's just, it's so painful. Yeah, I've been. You're gonna be very surprised how in deep I am with everything that's gonna happen. That's all it is, so alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Ah. Never mind? Aw, bro. we just leave. She goes, never mind. And we just turn around and leave. Oh, this man. I can't believe this. Natsuki's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday. Yeah, like I chose my decision, even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. This guy, gamer. Yeah, he's me. Totally, that's how I would have reacted. I can't believe this. I'm gonna get to make cupcakes with a girl. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Yeah, totally. She definitely doesn't or anything. Are those even choices? There are no choices in this game, gamer. There's an illusion of choice sometimes. Sometimes you can pick which option happens first, but there are no choices. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. I'll just go with it. Then I'll have a good time. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? It's already oh my gosh, we're already on Sunday? I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. Okay, here's something else, by the way. Here's one little thing. She's probably already started making cupcakes because she's making them for this festival where they're going to promote their club, just as a recap. So she's going to take all her remaining ingredients, and she's already made all these cupcakes, so she's going to take all the stuff over to my house. We're going to make cupcakes, and then she's going to have to bring them all back to her house made. And then she's going to have to bring them all... Or I guess she could leave them and I could bring them the next day. Maybe that's what would happen. That's probably what should happen. I don't ever think about that stuff. Well, that's good. That's for the best. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. Well, you know how she writes, dummy. You've seen her poems. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. Yeah, same. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. Maybe you should go check on her, huh? It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. Well, why don't you? But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Yeah, no kidding. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori. She's okay, bro. She's fine. Right? I hate this game. Oh no, dude. Hi, Ian. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. It has been a whole entire 2 days since this guy's checked on her, bro. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I'd end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? To clean? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? She knows. She knows. And I know she knows. Because she told me. How? I don't know. Yeah, I do. It's Monica. Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? It's Monica, bro. Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. Ah, I see. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yep. Yeah, that's true. Ah, that's true. Yeah. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, gamer. Yeah, true. It's in some ways true, in some ways not as true. You can't let her. You can't just let her leave the classroom and then wait 2 entire full days to go check on her. That's just... Wait, what if something? What if the game decided that personality? I mean, that is the personality of the main character. He's kind of a douchebag. He agrees in the beginning, because you weren't here. He agrees to go with Sayori to the club. He agrees to stay in the club, or to join the club, because of the other girls. And he says some just... He makes a comment like, "Oh man, these girls are here, woo." I mean, that is his personality. You're kind of on the right track, but it's a very realistic game in some ways with the characterization. In some ways. In other ways, sometimes it knows it's not a game. We'll just say that much. Have us answer a question there. Maybe Doki Doki 2 at some point will do that. Can you imagine? Ugh. What I would want though is the same characters but in a completely different world. Like, I don't want this same revisiting this thing that we're in right now. Alright, let's keep it going here. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Then take Natsuki. No, sorry, not Natsuki. Take Sayori with you and have her like bring her laptop or whatever, or be on your computer or whatever, and she can help Monica at the house. Or have Yuri go to Sayori's house. Gosh, this game is aggravating me so bad. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares at a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, here we go. Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Ian. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. No way, man. Did you see that? The screen went wonky? Oh, did it? Yeah, it'll tend to do that as we get going here throughout the game. You might see some odd things from here on out. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Hehe. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ah. Ahaha. Ahaha. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Ian. Yo. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Hehe. You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Ian? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. Yeah, my character's in shock because he's not the most observant fella in the world. What do you mean, dumb? What? Please explain. Continue. Okay. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. Yeah, this guy was calling her an idiot and dumb when she said stuff, and like her shirt wasn't buttoned. Like, bro, chill out. Stop, please. Alright. That's why I'm your friend, yeah. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Ian. Come on, bro. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I had told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Haha. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be together is the best thing for me, but then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Haha. You're right that I don't understand. Figure it out! Put it together, please! I don't understand your feelings at all. Figure it out, man. Please. Oh. My guy's just Captain Oblivious here. I mean, doesn't have a single clue in the world what is happening right now. But I don't need to understand. Well, kinda, actually. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Ian. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Man. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah. Why does he have to keep saying my name, man? Ian, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Bro, she's gonna say my name every time she starts talking. Ian. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Bro, stop it. I should not have used my real name, should I? Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I don't know, what did he just say? What did he say? If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. Okay, well, sure. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, man. Game sucks. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Ian. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow, yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice, then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Alright. We've set the situation now, right? We've set the situation. Let's go back to my comments about not only the fact that I chose Sayori first, and then Monica, and then Natsuki after it made me choose not one of the first two. Let's revisit the ideas that I had about having all of them together at the same place to do what Monica's doing, for Sayori to help her, for me and for me and Natsuki to do the cupcakes, and for Yuri to do the decorations, all together in the same place. I've already said that, so now let's reset the situation, because none of that happened, unfortunately. We are right here with Sayori. There's one of two things that could happen right now. One is for us to say, I'm not going to go to Natsuki's then. I'm going to stay here. And that's just going to be tough for Natsuki to have to make all the rest of the cupcakes on her own. Or Natsuki could come to Sayori's house, or me and Sayori could go to Natsuki. Well, we can't do that, can we? We could all three of us go to my house, right? Which is where we were going to go. Me and Natsuki. Bring Sayori with you. Right? Now, with this idea, she may say no, but the idea of Natsuki has to go somewhere anyway, right? She's going to go to our house. Why doesn't she bring the cupcake stuff to Sayori's house? Audible. You have her number now. You pick up your phone. This, right here in your hand. You pick that up. You make the text. Hey, would you mind coming over to Sayori's house instead of mine? We can make the cupcakes here. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. What a... Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Cancel. Cancel the plans. Change the plans. You don't even have to change it that much. You're already at Sayori's house. You don't even have to go to your house to make the cupcakes. And Natsuki already has to go somewhere. She can go to Sayori's house. And Sayori can help you and Natsuki make the cupcakes. Maybe I should cancel. Don't say maybe I should cancel. Just do it. Text her. Ask Sayori. And she'd probably say no. But tell her that's what you want. You already made plans tomorrow during the festival. You already made those plans, which is good. This is progress. It's small progress. At the very beginning of this thing, make the cupcakes with Sayori. Because now Sayori's gonna say no, don't cancel, and he's gonna go. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. So then, Sayori, what would you like to come with me to help make the cupcakes? But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, Oh, he does ask her. Oh, he does ask her. Oh, no. He does ask her. She's gonna say no. Oh, no, dude. At the very least, you want to come along and help out. It would be fun. You get cupcakes. Sayori shakes her head. Wait, which direction? Oh, she does say no. Dude, I got hope in my heart, man. I already know what happens in this game. I still was hopeful she was gonna say yes. Oh no. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Why save? You know, just in case. Just in case I get off right now. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over, too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Oh, I spend only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. It doesn't do anything, gamer. Don't worry about it too much. I can't change anything anyway, so... Before I know it, she texts me to not let me... She texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Sup? Hey... I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Why? Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon. So don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Okay. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Yeah, you'd think. What else would it be? She had to bring her whole kitchen with her to your house. Oh, man. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. She literally brought her entire kitchen, man. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Bought. You bought everything. Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. Yeah. Well, I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Ian? Why do they gotta keep saying my name, bro? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? Since you joined a club because of 4 girls being in it? Maybe? Or maybe you just help somebody carry a heavy bag, you know? I can't do it, man. I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. What is that? This is ridiculously heavy. Yeah, it's our whole kitchen. Ah! I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. Oh, gosh. They've known each other for like 3 days. Sorry, 5 days, because it's been 2 days on the weekend. They've known each other for like 5 days. I always underestimate you. Hehehe. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Haha. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. Why is R like... Am I seeing that right? R is like italicized. Now you are treating me like a little kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri... Hey! Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Hey! Whoa! They're all 18 plus, just saying. Doesn't mean you should treat me like that. Ah. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. Yes, you did. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. Yeah, to Sayori. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. 18 plus. Ah. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. No way. There's just no way, man. What am I reading right now? The contrast of this conversation with what we just had with Sayori. I want to go to bed. Gross. Hey. Was that to me? Who else? Man. Let's just get started already. Yeah, let's please move along. Ah. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Ian. Why? Keep saying it, man. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. One of these sentences is gonna make me just quit. One of these sentences. Bet. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. Do you see her? She's not angry at you, moron. Ugh. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Thank the Lord. Make these cupcakes. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. So we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Ian, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Like pretty patties. Oh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Oh, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end, if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up. Lighten up? Lighten up. Not made. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? I'm trying! We just had this conversation. Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Let's calm down here. let's all calm down. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. Why were there dot dot dots before and after the word beat? After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross figures in my icing. I guess my fingers are gross. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. Hey! Hey! I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross. You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. N. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this! Natsuki instead wipes it off her finger with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Hey! Hey! Yo! What's going on? Hey! Whoa! Whoa! Hey! Ah! Stop! Hey, man! Yeah! Hey, yo! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Oh yeah, keep going. Oh man. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I didn't mean it. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. Have I been doing that? I'm trying to think about all their conversations. I don't think I have, but maybe a little. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, when he said the thing about girls with small bodies or whatever it was, he said. Yeah, he's been doing that. Yeah. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. Hey, yo, man. I take yo, dude. I take Natsuki's figure and put it in my mouth, licking off the ice. Hey, man. She's like, wait a minute. She's like, wait a minute now. What? Did you seriously just... Ah! Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. Oh, no. You know that, right? What kind of question is she at? Do you see the situation that you are in? I almost said predicament, but we'll call it a situation. Do you see the situation that you're in right now, man? You just licked the icing off of her hand. How did the moon turn to this so quickly? I mean, do you need the receipts? It wasn't that quick either. I mean, we can reread. She called you gross and he wrestled her to the ground and ate the icing off her hand. What more do we need? What do we have to know? Natsuki gazes at me in silence, yeah. I notice her shallow Stop noticing things! Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Pass out. Roll over and leave. Just, oh. Eh? Oh no. Out of nowhere the fire alarm starts going off. Where's this kid's parents, by the way? There's not one mention of my parents in this. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? Well, the fire alarm's going off, so yeah, probably. I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? Oh my god, I just can't read. Dad is overseas and Mom is working late shifts. Late shifts? It's like the middle of the day. We're making cupcakes on Sunday. Late shifts. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know either. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Yeah, okay. Let's pause the situation because a lot's been happening again. Let's just pause real quick. And let's try and determine whose fault this situation was, alright? Now, Natsuki didn't know that the tray was in there, right? When she turned on the oven. So I get it from her perspective saying, well, I didn't know it was in there. So when I turned the oven on, it shouldn't have been in there. But, as a person who has 4 cats, I can close the oven and I can be looking straight at it and I'll open the oven back up just to look and see and make sure that there's not a cat in there. Even though I'm literally doing it myself and I just saw it closed. What if the game is listening? Oh, I'm sure it is. It's fine. So, in that sense, I think it was a little bit negligent of Natsuki to not look in the oven and to see what all was in there. Because even in the game, I could have a cat that just pops into the oven, you know? We don't want that. We don't want to be making burning cats with our cupcakes, alright? Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. Oh man, in another moment the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah, the tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. Yeah, remember when you sucked the icing off her finger? Yeah, I remember. But the moment has already been lost. The moment? Is that what we're calling it? A moment? Don't tell Sayori that, please. Do not. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, it smells good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. Okay, dang, man. I'm just offering ideas after that situation, right? I don't know. What's he supposed to say? I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. That's nice. Nice little flowery tops for the cupcakes. We probably won't be using it this time though. Oh. Okay, no flowery tops for the cupcakes. Never mind. What's this one for? It doesn't like my ideas, man. I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Huh. I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? Ah. True. We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. Ooh. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a really cute idea, so... Haha, maybe I'm getting it from you. Well, what's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. That's your whole thing. What are you talking about? Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Oh, here we go again. Here comes another moment. That we're calling it. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. I'm cute? Eh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Oh, okay. So much for another moment. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it, before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Yep. I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I mean, you made... I don't know how many they made. Let's be real. I don't know. I don't have any idea. I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but... my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Haha! Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. Yeah, talk about how she's just a vacuum, bro. Shut up! This guy is just... stop talking. Please. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. He is. He is gonna talk about it. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Ah, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Shut up! Hahaha. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Ah, yeah. Here we go. I didn't think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? You got pretty close, man. I mean, you were sucking on her finger. So, you know. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance, it doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, uh-oh. Be careful with these next words, man. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. You can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time than like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Oh boy. Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you. Okay, well, Ian, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Personal space, ma'am. Personal space. Yo, hey. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers... Hey! Hey! Whoa! Hey, hold on. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I've felt it. I've felt it. There's been an awakening. Have you felt it? We got Supreme Leader Snoke Natsuki over here. Oh, that's funny, dude. Oh, the very first Force Awakens trailer. There's been an awakening. Have you felt it? The dark side and the light. Alright, I'm moving on. For a while. For a while now? We've known each other like a week. We've been over this. He's sucking on your finger, and now she's making confessions and stuff. Like, it's been a week. Alright, yeah, we can go for it. Oh! Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Oh, no way! This isn't happening, man. Sayori? Eh? Ah. This isn't happening, man. Hi, Ian. Oh no. Sayori, just now we weren't. It's okay. I just stopped by to say hi. Ah. Bro, if she'd have just... If she would... Oh no, man. Oh, if she would have just come earlier. No way, man. There's just no way. Well, you should have come a little earlier. Yeah. Yeah. I'm already on my way out, so... Aw, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Oh, she zoomed out of there. I watched it back on my stream. She was zooming. Oh my gosh. Alright. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries up. Why couldn't they have either done that inside still? Or why did she have to come now? Like, she couldn't have waited another minute? Or she couldn't have come like 10 minutes earlier? Or, you know what, better yet, before he sucked on her finger. I can't say that any other way. I know he sucked the icing off of her finger. That still sounds bad. Like, tell her, man. Tell her how you sucked off the finger to get the icing. Tell her. You gonna tell her that? No? Then you probably shouldn't have done it, huh? I'm so mad. Yeah, it's scripted. Yeah. You have to pick a choice. Like I said, when they gave me the option to pick who I wanted to help this weekend, I first picked Sayori, and the other girls got mad, and they said she was going to help Monica. So then I picked Monica, and they basically said the same thing. Well, she's got Sayori. You need to help one of us. So then I picked Natsuki over Yuri, and this is the situation we're in now. It's the game, gamer. This is the game. It's gonna get worse. Okay, as like on a real note, a really real note right now. It is really gonna get worse. It's gonna get very visually worse. I'm just gonna warn you now. This is not a game that it seems like. If you just look at the characters, you're like, oh whoa, they're cute, whatever. It gets worse. It gets worse, man. So if you're invested, this is the time to get out. This is it. You already know what it's about. All right. I just want to give that warning, and I should give it also for YouTube. You know, if you somehow don't know what this is and you're watching and you don't want to see things happen that are bad, do not watch. Alright. Alright. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. What up, YouTube? Yeah, follow Gamer. They'll know what that means. Mullet will know what that means when he watches. Oh, here comes the sad music. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Haha, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was... Oh, here we go again. We're back in it. We're back into this now. But my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know. How much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. Bruh. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. What did she say? What did she say, man? What did she say? I should just... ... Hey, let's finish that sentence here and make sure we're on the same page. You should what? Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I hate everything. Oh, I hate it here. I don't want to go on. I'm just taking a quick moment. I don't want to keep going. I don't want to be here no more, man. Here's another thing about this game, gamer, if you don't know. I am burdened with knowledge like Thanos about this game, unfortunately. There's gonna come a point where if I save it and go back, I can do the game in a whole different way and get another ending. But what people generally don't do it on their first playthrough because you don't know. You're not supposed to know. You're not supposed to look up these things. So I want very badly to do it the very specific way. But I know for the first way, for my own playthrough, I should just play it through like I would normally and not do like the loading and the specific things you have to do to get a specific ending. What ending do you want? Well, the thing is, this is only about to be the end of part 1. So the entire game is going to be different depending on how you play it. There's really not a good ending specifically to this overall game. It's really just like the best possible ending you could get. So I know I should just play it through and I should show what happens in the base, like the normal way to play the game. I know I should do that first because the way I'm talking about to get the ending I'm talking about is very specific and it requires a lot of going back and doing things exactly, and it's just I want to do it the normal way first, but the normal way I don't want to do either way, to be honest with you. I don't want to do either way. I just want to be done. I want to be free of this pain. I'm scared, Ian. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Sayori. This is it. This is the part right here where if I just go back to essentially like the beginning of the entire game and I redo everything, I can get a different ending by doing that multiple times. As for which one of these choices we pick, guess what? It doesn't matter. It's illusion of choice. The thing about the saying I love you thing is like it hurts her even more because even though she wants that, it's hurting her because she doesn't think she's worth it. And the thing about the friend thing is because she does like you so much, she wants you to like her back, and when you don't, it's bad either way. It's just bad either way. And she was saying so many times she just wanted things to stay the same. There's a sad picture if you say it. Well, gotta say it for the sad picture. There's so few choices in this game. I'm trying to think what I would say here. I see a thumbnail and it was that picture. It's so bad either way, man. Because we know how she feels. Not just about the character, but also about herself. And it's so bad either way. There really is no right answer. If you go with the other one, I'm gonna look for the picture. I've seen it also. This game, I forget how long this game's been out. If it was like 2017 or 18 it came out. I've watched, I want to say like 3 or 4 YouTubers play it all the way through. I watched Human play most of it all the way through. I'm cursed with knowledge. I hate both options. I hate the situation, man. Take me back to the moment with Natsuki, bro. That was easier than this. Hey Shadow, welcome to the worst part of the game. I only like the one option. They're both bad. I like them, but they both are bad. I got an ad how? Yeah, that's a pretty good question, honestly. Get those sweet ads. Yeah, I gotta get that 2 cents. Quick run another one. Yeah, let me just run that other ad real quick. Get your money's worth. Get my pennies. Yeah. I don't want to answer either way, man. I really do I really want to load and start over. I really do. So I can do it that way. But you can't do that if you don't know already, right? Like, nobody's gonna just do that. So I have to pick one. You have to pick one to continue. Yeah, I know. But I don't want to. Are you saying the friend one or the I love you one? Because I'm on the friend one. But I thought you were saying the I love you one at first. Friends. Like, that is how the character feels about her. So it does make the most sense. They're both bad options, right? Like, I'm like, putting aside the endings and all this stuff, either thing that he could say to her right now is bad. And I've already explained it, so I'm not going to explain it again. Now I do the love one. She also talked about not wanting to be like pitied. So I feel like the I love you one, she's gonna think that I'm not being sincere. No, I get you. I don't like either option, and I don't want to continue playing the game. So why are we here? I don't know, man. How was your day, gamer? How you doing? Just to suffer the 2 choices? Yep. Yep. Basically. We are not about to have a normal conversation when this is happening. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. It's a fair point. I'm gonna go with the friend one. It sucks. They both suck. I hate both of them. Rip picture. Yeah. Yeah, at some point I'll do it again and get the picture, I suppose. But for this, I'm gonna pick friend. It sucks. I hate everything. Oh, I hate that. I hate that one. It will always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. That is what she said. Monica told me the truth. Don't bring Monica up. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Ah ha ha. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please, please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. Okay, Gaber, should have gone with the other one. They're both bad. They're both bad. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right that I just want it to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone. I'll trust you with anything at all, so... Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. I ain't doing that. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Nah. We're going back. We're going back. We're at least doing that. I know. I hated all of that. They're both bad choices, but we're doing it over. You feel bad. I felt bad ever since I first watched this game, gamer. This game is an emotional roller coaster. Shadow's just trapped in endless ads. Oh, I love you. Those are my true feelings. After we rewound to get there. More, yeah, let me get those 2 cents. Let's go, Shadow. Keep them coming. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. The problem I have with this one more, like, yeah, obviously Sayori's not gonna run away like that. But the problem I have with this one more so is that it doesn't fit the character that my character has been. So I don't think she's gonna really consider it to be sincere. And I don't even know if my character's being sincere saying this. I really don't know. Like, yeah, he's realizing that he has had the feelings, but... Jeez, man. Well, I have to think too much. I've already seen the game, so I have to think about it. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. Don't call them burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Ian. No, man. Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. There it is. Yeah, there's the picture, gamer. Yep. I'll admit, for the sake of the story, this is a better option just because it's not so sad with her running away. They're both bad options. It's an impossible situation. It's a horrible situation. Yeah. That's why we save. His very deep feelings. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. ... I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me, but why, even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Ian. It's okay, Sayori. It may take some time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other, so I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. You see the dilemma, because when I say you'll always be my dearest friend, it's helping keep those things the same. Because that's what she wants both things. She wants to be together and she wants things to be the same. No? Okay. Well. Not from what she reacted to. I mean, it's the thoughts and the feelings that she's having all combined that just have screwed everything over. Yeah, that's essentially the point. The game is just just uninstall. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I should. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Even if we really are a couple, I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Ian. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? Have you been listening? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me, but that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. See, again, like this for my character, it's not completely genuine either. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Oh, you can still loot from there? Interesting. Oh boy, it's the day of the festival. Happy Monday. Now we take a break from that. Yeah, for a little while. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Undecide it. Redecide it. Decide again, please. Thank you. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. And one other thing, too, like, her and Monica talked. Why did Natsuki and Yuri not try to talk to her all weekend, huh? I mean, especially Yuri. I know it's going back like an hour and a half with me complaining about how they didn't all work together at the same place, but still. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Don't drop them, bro. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. 10% gameplay, 90% rate. But knowing I mean, there's nothing gameplay wise except me reading, so I gotta do something extra, you know. Should be the YouTube title. It may be, it might be. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. It's Monica. Hey, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. ... That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful good, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ahaha, you should take a little responsibility for her, Ian. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. Oh, that's lovely that she knows. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That's scary. How could she possibly know that? That we're a couple now? I don't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Geez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Yeah, you might. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Well, that's good. I'm glad about the pamphlets. The pamphlets are obviously much more important to my character than Sayori is right now, so, you know. Killer. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did it. Yep. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving. I mean, it's all out sprint to Sayori's house after reading that, right? We're calling the police, we're calling her parents. We are zooming. Ah. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Ian? What's wrong? Ah, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... Ah, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. You know, it's not too late to load all the way back to here, you know? It's not too late. Or I could even go like here, and we could hang out with Yuri. Or I could go here, and we could just talk to Natsuki for a minute again, you know. It's not too late. I could do it. I'll be back. I need a mental break for like 5 minutes. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, honestly, I did go pee. Oh, I'm not actually gonna load. I know it's coming and I just needed a break. I quicken my pace. Shadow, I'll give you the same warning. If you don't want to see something bad here in a minute, just check out for a little bit. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori. Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Jeez. I just don't like seeing it, you know what I mean? Just a corrupted file, you know? Just a game. What the hell? What the hell? Is that a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal. That's why I can't believe what my own eyes are showing me. And the music. I hate this song. Alright. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. Nice illusion of choice there. Yeah, I mean she would have done it either way, exactly. Yep. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Wait, so... I hate the song. Is there no way for her to survive? Not normally, no. Nope. Not normally. Well, what I mean is like there's a way you can play the game where kind of like a hack. I mean, it's in the game for you to be able to do, so it's not like you actually manually hack. But like this game is so much where they purposely have the files accessible in the game itself. Basically, what I would do there is I would play through. I would do all the Sayori options. I would, when it has me write a poem where I have to pick the words, I would pick the words that identify the most with Sayori. And then after we have that confession moment, I load the game, go back, and I do it all again for Yuri. And then I go through to the same point, I load again, I do it all for Natsuki. And then it's just a very specific and laid out way you have to do it in order to get a different way of the game. And it's something that I'll do eventually after I finish it. I'm probably going to need some time to decompress after playing, but Then let's continue then. Okay. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. The worst decision he made really was not going to see her in the morning, like as soon as before he went to school. And it doesn't help that you know, I won't spoil it for the sake of the stream or the video, but it doesn't help a whole lot that Monica has talked to her multiple times. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. Yeah, but not really. I know I could have prevented this. Yeah, but not really. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Or can I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Alright guys, good game. That was fun. That's Doki Doki Literature Club. No, that's not actually it. Oh yeah, there's Sayori, there she is, right? That looks normal. I'll just load, right? Oh wait. The saves are still there? Well, that really is interesting. But you can't save right now, so interesting. Alright, well, let's just click whatever this says, right? That's what we have to do, so. Yeah, I got a trophy that says start a new game. And I can totally read whatever that says. Let's check the history. It must just be a glitch. Oh, it's empty. Can I still load? Oh, my saves are gone. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Huh, who could that be? That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Yeah. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really... there really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Ian? Oh, it's Monica! Huh. Crazy seeing you here. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect you here to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ah, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing goes. Nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity on how to prepare for events. I can't talk anymore, but that's okay. We've all been through a lot, but not really, because nothing's happened. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Oh, it's a literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Haha, it's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Huh, funny, she would mention that since our character likes anime. Funny how she would think to mention that. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? That's so funny. She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Ian. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Ian, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Alright. Well, I think that's good progress. I think that's pretty good progress. This game freaks me out. Yeah, me too. So, yeah, the game starts over with no Sayori. Yeah. 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 maybe if you... Yeah, that's what I mean. If you load back and you do a very specific way, there's some other things that can happen. But we'll get there eventually. It's gonna be a while. Yeah, let's just exit. And you know, not like I had Sayori as my desktop picture or anything. Let's just get a new picture, I guess. Hey, yo. Life comes at you fast, man. He was licking icing off this girl's finger, and then this happened. Like 10 minutes later. Hey, yo. Yep, there's Sayori's bedroom. Oh, look, it's Monica and Sayori together. Wow, what could possibly go wrong there? There's not a picture of Monica, Yuri, and Natsuki together, are there? I don't think. You know what? Let's just do the, you know what? You know what? Let's, you know, yeah, that's fine, right? Gross. Man. Which one is it that's the creepy one? Poem Panic. There we go. There it is. This one freaks me out. When these two start playing, you know something's going down. And then there's that one. Really don't like that one. The title, yep. Yep. Oh, dude, I got chills, man. Jeez. Yeah. So, yep. No Sayori file. Can't delete Monica. All my original saves gone. Here's all the poem words. If you want to make sure you get the right words for a certain character. Nice little note here. Definitely know who Rhea and Paula are. So what's considered the good ending? I can't see it yet. It's... Oh! It's not that. I'll tell you that much. That's not it. Happy thoughts. Yep. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Ah, well, here goes nothing. I wonder who did that. I wonder who did that. Aw, man, no mail. Oh, I clicked on the game again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, get out of there, no. I meant to click on side stories. So these I haven't done, by the way. These were new for this edition of the game. I gotta do these after. And you can only unlock them if you do certain steps too, so. I think there's like 8 or 12 of them, something like that. Oh, 6. Okay, sorry. Only 6. But yeah. Yeah, it's a messed up game. That's the point. And I think I'm done there for tonight. Oh, even knowing what's gonna happen, it's so hard to be prepared for it. Like, I didn't think it would be that difficult for me. GG. I guess it's been a couple months now since Human played it, but even watching her playthrough of it and seeing it happen, I, I, go in with no emotion. It's hard not to, man. Like, I'd recommend playing it for anybody, except, if you don't think it's good for you to play it, like the warning states at the very beginning of the game. Because it is a good game. It's just emotionally rough sometimes, man. Alright. I'm gonna get off and find something to eat. I'm probably not gonna stream anything else tonight, but... And this was coming off Madden. Madden was horrible tonight. I had players retiring on me during the season. I had blowouts to the Cleveland Browns, just all kinds of terrible things. And now this. Well, hey, at least we have Monica, right? Right, guys? Alright. Gamer, Shadow, thanks for hanging out. Human, you're asleep, but thanks for being here too. This was fun. It's fun game. It really is a good game, but I don't know if fun's the right word. Alright. Have a good night, guys. Rip stream, rip video. I'll see you next time.